Welcome back. 8:13 now. The second term of President Trump is now underway. In his inaugural address, he laid out an optimistic vision of where he plans to lead the country, saying America is entering a new era of national success.
We will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
And the president wasted no time signing several executive orders. One of them ends the catch and release policies of the former president, President Biden, while also reinstating the Remain in Mexico policy and ending asylum for people who cross the border illegally. President Trump declared a national emergency at the southern border. And joining us this morning is our longtime guest of Good Day Orlando and good friend, board-certified immigration attorney John Gihon. Great to have you, John.
Thank you, Amy.
Thanks for coming in. So obviously a lot happening yesterday, and over the last 24 hours in the coming weeks for you, you are going to be very busy. Tell me what stands out to you most about the policy changes.
Well, the president issued a series of executive orders yesterday, many of them relating to immigration, many of them declaring an emergency at the border, getting National Guard troops to the border to help with immigration enforcement. In fact, he used the word seal the border against the invasion, and that's some pretty disturbing language. And so we're going to see a lot of changes, I think, in the next coming weeks to months on immigration, absolutely. And a lot of my clients and a lot of people are very worried about it.
So you have a lot of clients, right, who are in a situation right now where it impacts them directly. What are the things that you counsel to them about? What are you telling them about what they can expect over the next couple of days?
Well, a lot of what we do is counsel people that a lot of these orders will not affect them directly, because a lot of these are prospective orders. So, for instance, birthright citizenship, taking away citizenship for people who were born here in the United States isn't retroactive, but it's going to go forward. And so for people who were born to undocumented individuals or even people who don't have green cards, according to the president, they're not going to be citizens after about 30 days if they're born. So I tell a lot of people, you don't have to worry right now. You're safe, but everybody else who's coming in subsequently has a lot to worry about.
So what are their rights as far as, you know, the ability to stay in the country, and how do you go about securing that right for them?
Well, so for a lot of people who have been here for many years, they might have an opportunity to apply for different immigration benefits or relief from deportation, as we call it. So you absolutely need to go and talk to someone as soon as possible to see if you're eligible for those things, because by the time ICE starts knocking on your door and looking for you and trying to detain you and deport you, it might already be too late.
So there is a difference, right, between someone who is coming from a country where they're not seeking asylum, right? Let's talk to our viewers a little bit about what that difference is. If you are an asylum seeker, does that give you different rights or benefits from someone who just crosses over and is not seeking asylum?
Usually people who cross the border illegally or irregularly, if they're not asking for asylum, they're immediately detained and deported. So asylum is kind of the gateway to get into the United States and at least apply for asylum. Everybody has due process rights. You can apply for asylum. If you're denied, you're likely going to be deported. But people who apply for asylum and are granted asylum are eligible for green cards, where many other people are not.
Okay. So as far as you're concerned, sleeping or no sleeping over the next couple of weeks? I imagine, right, this is, I mean, it's almost overwhelming for you, right?
It is.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do right away to absorb everything that the president put into his executive orders yesterday, figure out exactly what's going to happen, we think, counsel our colleagues, counsel our clients, and really try to help them prepare for this.
All right, John Gihon, always great to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amy.
Good to have you here. All right.